Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started here. Okay, we have a flight this evening. We'll be flying out of London, and flying up to Norway. It's a city in Norway called Oslo, Norway. I've never been to Norway, but I tell you, it's from the views I've seen, as far as scenery, it's really, really beautiful, folks. It's going to be a great flight here this evening from London to Oslo, Norway. We're going to be flying the Embraer E145 XR. This flight, as far as amount of time for this flight, it's going to be about an hour and 46 minutes. Not going to be long. Once we complete this flight, we're going to probably be geared up for other flights there in Norway. Yeah, I tell you, after viewing sites I've seen in Norway with my scenery updates, it's just breathtaking, folks. So I can't pass up one. It's got to be able to share this here for this episode here. We're going to do a cold and dark startup, the Embraer 145 here. Without no further ado, folks, let's go ahead and hop right into the cockpit. Let's go ahead and get started here. All right. First off, folks, let me before I show you the plan, let me at least turn the batteries on and systems up here. Get everything turned up before we get going here. All right. Let's turn some all of our battery stuff going here. 1 second here. All right. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's put it on outside GPUs. Let's remove the covers from our engines here. Let's open up the doors there. Got it. Battery's already on. Let's go ahead and turn that GPU on. Okay, let's turn these fuel gauges on too. Might as well go and turn those on now. And we'll allow that to remain as is. For now, we got power going to the unit here. Let's go take a look at our aircraft, folks. Take a look at our aircraft. Got it here at gate 311 here, as far as our startup. Okay. All right, we're going to be taxiing from 311 here to runway. We're departing runway 27 right this evening. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and taxi via Bravo all the way down to the Lima 21 Alpha, and then at the full length of the runway 27 right, and depart from London Heathrow from 27 right here. Okay, on our departure, folks, we're going to be climbing via SID. Okay, so the SID that we're going to be departing is the BPK departure here. Okay, we're going to climb as such. All right, all the way to BPK. All right. As far as after, let me put our waypoints here too. Once we get to BPK, which is up here. Once we get to BPK, folks, we are then going to join the airways. Quebec 295. Get it here. Quebec 295 Airways. All right. And we're going to stay on Quebec 295 Airways all the way up to Pavo Waypoint. Okay, from Pavo Waypoint, we are going to then join Airways Mike 604. We're going to stay at 604 and come out at 604 at, there it comes. Wow, that's a long airways there. All the way up to Savincia. All the way up to Savincia. Wow, yeah, well, that's going to be a long haul there on that airways there. All the way up to Savincia. Okay. Then we're going to join Airways 609. Mike 609. Come out at 609 at Repalm. Repalm is the start of our star into Oslo, Norway. Okay. All right. So let's look at our arrival there. Let's look at our star. Okay. Go We'll be passing palm at maximum 250 knots. We're going to descend. We're going to be going to cross GM 410 at altitude 11,000, no more than 220 knots. And we're going to hold that 11,000 all the way through to GM 407. And then we're going to, on our approach to a waypoint Valpo, we'll go ahead and descend, but be greater than 5,000. Again, the maximum speed is 220 knots. Here's our runway right here, folks. Our runway into Norway is going to be 01 left. Okay, let's go ahead and bring up that runway, that airport as well. Look at that now. Okay, ILS 01 left here. Here we go, folks. ILS 01 left into Oslo, Norway is here, folks. So we're gonna transition into our rival, Agras, right? And then we're gonna catch glide slope around 3,500 feet there into Oslo, Norway. Runway 01 left. Folks, that is our plan for this evening. Let's get back to London Heathrow. Now let's go through the measures of setting up our flight, folks. All right. So that's the plan. That's the plan in place here. Okay. All right. Well, with that said and done, folks, how about let's go ahead and dive right in, and let's go ahead and start working our FMC. Okay. Just click on it, and our FMC can pop right out on us right here, as such. Okay. All right. So let's first initialize our FMC here. Oh, we got some. Let me shut this alarm off here. Caution sign there. There we go. Got it. Okay. All right. We'll put this information here. Initial cruise altitude. We're going to go ahead and see, what do we have? I don't think we have any flight restrictions on our departure, do we? I didn't see any. Let me just double check real quick here. Let me see. No restrictions there. We're going to go ahead and put our cruise altitude, which is going to be 350. Put that in now. And we also have that as our final, okay? Okay. Everything's set up. My AROC is updated, okay? Nav1 expires June 17th, so we're good on that. Exercise and AROC cycle 2105. All right, let's go ahead and set our departure up out of London. Okay, departure is going to not be ENVA. Our departure is going to be EGLL. EGLL. Okay, London Heathrow. Now that's correct. All right. It told on me. You could tell I was shifting around before we got on board here. But anyhow, okay. So select the runway departure. Runway departure is going to be 27 right. Okay. Select 27 right. Our SID is going to be BPK 7F as selected. Okay. Okay. SID transition. No transition available. Perfect. Okay, so we got our departure SID in. We're good to go there. All right, let's take a look at it now. Let's just take a quick look at it. There's our departure SID there. And let's compare it to our map. We can do that now while we're getting this started here. Okay. Let's take a look at it. Okay, which is right there. Perfect. It all lines up right. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and put in our arrival. Let's put our arrival in now. ENGM. ENGM. Okay. That's for Oslo, Norway. All right. Star. Star is going to be RIPA 3L. It's going to be next page there. RIPA 3L. Right there. Select. Okay. And now let's just take a look at that as well too. Before we go any further here. Okay. RIPA 3L. Let me pull it up and compare it. Okay. Here it comes. Our waypoints, Ripon, Roxham, Gym 410, 407, Valpool. All right, it all adds up. It looks good, folks. All right, so back to that. Let's go ahead and let me look at arrival again here real quick. So we put our star in, and let's put our runway in as well too. Our runway is going to be runway 01 left, select, and approach is going to be ILS 01 left as well, just like that. And in sub, let's check that. Let's check that, see if that's correct for our approach for 01 left here. All right, so no, we don't want in sub. We don't want that. Let's go ahead and go with let's go Valpool. Go Valpool. Just like that. And that's executable. We're good. Okay. Let's get Hey James, hey, how's it going, James? Hey, nice to have you. He said it's late, so I'll have a few here for a few. It's pronounced Oslo. Oslo. Okay, so the S is the Z, huh? It's Oslo. Okay. Let me write that down so I don't get that wrong again. Thanks for that. Oslo. Just curious, James, have you ever been to Oslo, Norway? Seems like that place is really beautiful. I looked at a lot of scenery and stuff when it took me all day. I mean, from morning, here it is, what, 9 hours now today? And I'm now just able to now get going here. It took me 9 hours to set up all of my scenery plates for this trip. Folks, it was a lot. I put a lot of effort behind this one today, just so I can show you just how beautiful it's going to be when we do get there. It's I can cheat real quick and show you all what I did behind the scenes here. I touched up London there. And here's Oslo here, as you can see. But all these areas that I have with these here markers on the area is enhanced scenery, folks. So it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be pretty incredible when we get there. You'll see. And I did test it out and take a look at it as well too. As James, you said you have been there a few times. It's very soon. Oh man, lucky you. Lucky you. Definitely looking forward to making that trip here. Okay, folks, let's look at. I want to look at our star again here real quick and just take a look on this approach here. Just make sure all looks good. Second here, XLA, glide slope, XLA right there. Okay, yep, this approach right there, Alpha 500 and vectors. We are all set, folks. It all looks good. All right, now let's work on our waypoints here. Our airways. Norway itself is a good country. It really seemed to be is. I've been, while my system was doing all these downloads of these files for all these graphic files and stuff for the scenery and stuff. While it was taking forever to do that for all those locations, I was looking at a lot of YouTube videos of Norway, and I tell you, I was just amazed. I'm like, wow, it's like a little heaven on earth there. All right, let's start adding our route, folks. Let's start keying in our route here, folks. So let me get back here. Let's kind of see, for example, as far as how we're doing this here. So we're going to come out of our SID via VOR BPK, which is Brooksman Park. Let me just make sure that that is accurate, though, folks. Let me just make sure that we have that in there. Let's go back to that SID edit, and let's make sure. There it is, right there. Yep. So we're fine. So we already have that in. We don't have to worry about having to put that one in. So let's start right on our airways, which is going to be, it's going to be right here as Quebec 295. All right. Okay. Yeah. So as you can see, folks, how this FMC differs from other FMCs. You know, here with XPlane, it's just so different. So it depends on what flights you use and what have you. But this is much different than other flights we've been flying here. So we're gonna go Quebec 295 high route, select. Okay, and yes, it's gonna come out of the airways via exit. So we gotta select our exit here. Our exit's gonna be out of the Quebec 295. Our exit's gonna be Pavo. So let's go put that in, Pavo. Okay, select. Okay, that's set now. Let's see. Let's look at our airways here. Edits. Let's see, route edit. Okay, Pavo. Looks good. All right. And back. Okay. All right. So after Pavo, let's put another airways here. It's gonna be Mike 604. Mike 604, we're gonna go high route, select. Okay, and 604, it's gonna come out of, hey James, it's kind of funny. When I first gotten into this, I didn't have a clue as to what I was doing. I tell you, I didn't know the difference between airways to waypoints to VORs. It was just like, and then not only that, trying to set this up, it was a disaster. You know, it just took a lot of practice until I got it right and figured it out on my own. See, we're gonna come out of this airways at Riepen. Let's look for it here. Let's see, Riepen. Okay, 604. Okay, let's look at, I'm sorry, I went a little too far. I got into 609. 604 is going to come out right here at Sventia. Actually, I actually like that name, Sventia. Right here, here's Sventia. Select. Say, James, there are 25 Easter eggs, and it is. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna write that down. And I'm gonna go ahead and research those. Really glad you let me know that one. I'm gonna go find them too. That's cool. 25 Easter eggs. Wow. That's gonna be pretty cool to find those. Yep, that's new to me. So we're gonna go start. Next airway is gonna be Airways Mike 604. Okay, Mike 604. Okay, select. I'm sorry, Mike 609, folks. Mike 609. All right. Select. And we're gonna come out of 609 at Repalm. That's where we're going to find a repalm at, right here. Palm right there. Select. And folks, that'll do it. That'll do it. Let's just go back real quick and let's take a quick look at it. We're gonna set these cruise speeds and altitudes as well too for these waypoints as far as what they should be. He says you don't know what Easter eggs X-Crafts put in. I might go and look for them too. I know it's always fun trying to find that kind of stuff, you know. It really is. So I'm gonna check it out for sure. And thanks for that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, folks, we are all set. We're gonna walk through our plan here. Once we execute it and I need to go ahead and set some of these altitudes and speeds and stuff as well too, because we're not going to be at 6,000, so we got to adjust all that. So we'll fix all that here in a moment. Let's work on our performance here. Okay, so I'm going to have a sim brief here off on the side here while I look at this performance as well. So we're going to, how many passengers we have today? We're going to have a total of let's see, we're going to have 46 passengers today. 46 passengers. Payload weight is going to be 10,600 pounds. Okay. Total fuel on board 8,200 pounds of fuel. Okay. All right. Speed 142. 1 second, folks. Let me look at something here. Can you key that in anywhere? No, we're good. Alright. Speed's going to be 141 as far as V speeds, and let's flaps. We're going to have our flaps set for 9. Let's go ahead and work on our trim here. Get our trim set to, get it up to 7. See what we're doing here. Okay, trim set. Let's go TO1. We'll go with that. Performance 2 page. Okay. All right. So cruise speed. So this is going to be a cruise speed. We're going to Mach 0.76. All right. Initial cruise altitude. You know, there's no restrictions there on the departure there, so we just went ahead and put a 350 here. This cruise wind direction. Cruise wind direction is going to be direction of 254 degrees. All right, and I'm sorry, I put that in the wrong place there. 254 degrees up here. All right, and the speed, see, the wind speed is going to be 0.14 knots. Okay, all right. So the average down there breaks it down to estimated 1 hour and 37 minutes for this here flight. Destination 706 nautical miles there. All right. All right, folks, let's go ahead and execute that plan. Let's take a look at it. All right, our plan is set, folks. Let's just look at it as well on our map here. Let's go to plan. Let's step through it just to make sure everything looks good. Let's see, where's our zoom? It's not our zoom there. 1 second here. All right, where's our zoom? I think it's here. There we go. Zoom in a little bit there, and let's step through our route here. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, James, I'll be traveling. We'll be heading out to the west side of the world here. In a couple of days, I'll be doing a lot of packing tomorrow. I'll be gone for a good week, so folks, I'll be quiet for a minute here for a week while I'm on travel. Let's see, so our arrival here is going right. Perfect. Looks good. Looks that's a good flight here. We have no discontinuity, anything else of the sort. great. All right. Let's get over here and let's go. All right, so what is our runway heading here? For something I didn't look up here. Where's our runway heading? Let's off the side. Pull up our map. Let's take a look at that. So James, are you still actively flying now as a pilot? How often? And so how often do you actually have to be heading out? I'm sure it's pretty demanding role there, position. Let's see, we have 200 and our header's going to be, we'll set it to 267. Where's runway heading there? Okay, runway heading 267. Okay, and target altitude. We're going to put our cruise altitude, as I mentioned here, 350. Okay, initial speed, we'll go ahead to 250. Okay, as far as the initial target. Speed as far as 18. Okay, we'll adjust all that as well too. So all this stuff, all this preliminary stuff, folks, looks like it's all set here. Very good. Let me just double check one more thing here. Okay, looks good. And this is later in the game here. We'll visit that. Okay. All right, get back over here to this, and we can close this down. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get rid of these here controls here. It's kind of in the way there. All right, let's brighten some things up here. It's a little too dark here. Let's brighten some things up a bit. I don't think air traffic control is online either. So James, you said I was flying out just a month or so ago. I had flights constantly. Now I'm studying for a few type ratings. Okay. You also said I've been in the sim finishing up the final phase of the type rating. Nice. Yeah, I tell you, this is something I kind of fell into. I don't know how I got into it actually, as far as on VATSIM, but it just kind of interested me when I stumbled across it, and lo and behold, I got stuck on it. All right, folks, let's head up top here, and let's get some things fired up here. Let's get our APU started. They're right in here. So a few seconds, get that going. All right. Our beacon light on here as well too, so we get things charged up here. Let's look at our display. See our engines come up as far as APU. It's charging up. It's 100%. It's over there. Okay, I think we are about set and ready for push and start here. Let's put this on there, folks. Okay, that's good. All right, I think we are ready for push and start. Pull our tug. Oh, I'm sorry, before doing so, there's one important thing that we should do first, is that we should go ahead and disconnect the ground power unit. Just go ahead and take that offline here. Pulls up. Yeah, you can't be doing that. So I always stress, checklist is always important, folks. Going through your checklist there. Okay, so we got everything disconnected there. We got full APU operational right now. GPUs disconnected there. We're gonna push back. Right here, so we can face eastbound here. Let's get him started here.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
All right. Let's show him where we want to go, folks. Let's curve it a little bit there. We'll curve to it there. Here. How about they just kick me on out here and let me get on my merry way from here. All right.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Okay. All right. So we're driving up. Good. All right. Let's look at a couple of things here. Let's make sure we put our systems on FMS there as well. Add on. Let's see. Directors on. We preset all this stuff here. Okay, let me double check here to make sure that our...
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Vertical speed, 1800 is already set. Alright, we're good, we're good. GPS, nav source is GPS.
Winching strap and adapter in position. Release parking brake when ready to start pushback.
Alright, let's do that. That should do it there. Alrighty, show on the road.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Wait till he turns it a little bit, then we'll go ahead and get our engines started, get it going here. From the tower, can't see it yet. This scenery, folks. For London Heathrow. It's not bad. This scenery is not bad. It's worth a few dollars spent on it. I think they put a lot of good detail, a lot of work behind this airport. Fully operational is good. I'm satisfied with it.
Flotation device. To use, pull it up and away from the seat frame, and put your arms through the straps on the underside of the cushion. Then rest your upper body on the cushion.
Alright, so we don't have air traffic control on board with us right now, but let's go ahead and let's see, how do we set our squat to
Federal law prohibits smoking in the aircraft cabin and lavatory at any
that's the
time.
wrong one there.
Tampering
Here we
with,
go.
disabling, or destroying a lavatory smoke detector is
Set up
prohibited.
2000.
To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal clip into the buckle. To tighten, pull on the loose end of the strap.
There we go.
To release, lift up on the faceplate of the buckle.
Let's see how we did that. Secondary number there. Here we go.
Whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. Also for your safety, we require that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated.
I think we have
In the
squawk
event
motion
you
on
encounter
here
unexpected
to see.
turbulence.
Make sure that's set.
Should oxygen be needed, a mask
Yep,
will
we're
drop
good.
from the compartment
We're good.
located above your seat. Pull the mask out of the clip, then pull the mask to your face, making sure the pinholes free from the unit above.
Hey James, just curious, do you fly any flights here on SimBrief as well? Just for the enjoyment, do you actually do that as well too? I really love your participation there, James. I tell you, it's good to have you. Which I know a lot of folks can learn from you as well too, which is great. Huge bonus to have you here.
Sure. Your seatbelt is securely fastened low and tight. If your tray cable is up and locked, and seat backs are in their upright position.
Let's see.
All carry-on items need to be
Cross
placed
checking
beneath the seat in
everything,
front
looking
of
at
you,
a few
and
things
large
here,
portable
folks.
electronic devices need to be turned
About to
off
get
and
this thing
stowed.
started up
Small
here.
lightweight
Here we're
devices
going.
must be switched to airplane mode and secured. In a moment, I will
All right,
begin
let's go ahead and
the
let's go ahead and get the
individual reading
get things
lights
started
are
up.
located above your seat,
All right, so let's go
as
back to
well as
our
your flight attendant call button.
panel here.
Thank you for your
See,
attention.
APU's
If we
already
can make your
going.
flight more enjoyable, please let us know. We
I'm
will
gonna
be
start
airborne
with
shortly.
APU bleeds. Get our bleeds going there. Left engine first. Hold it for a few seconds. So you do use SimBrief sometimes. It's very useful to find route. Yeah, you know, since you mentioned that
Hey,
SimBrief,
quit blinding me with your landing
it's,
lights. Turn
you know,
them
I
off.
question its accuracy. I think it's pretty accurate. I think it captures, records, you know, true winds and stuff like that when you like your runways and stuff and all that. So I think it's okay. I have no complaints about it. Really great tools and great tools. I found out about that when I first started. Yeah, something that was I said, okay, I can't leave home without that. I need that.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Okay, so let's set that parking brake, folks. Like we got the left engine already started up here.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Okay, it's going to put emergency light. Let's go to arm emergency lights as well too. All right, second engine here, folks. Number 2. Let's give it some power there. Hold the start for a couple seconds. Released. Check, make sure we got good power. Turn into our second engine there. Okay. You know, I noticed looking at the performance of my GPU and stuff like that, like I always keep this here on the side, folks. You're monitoring.
Cell is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Monitoring GPU performance and all that, and how much RAM is being pulled at the moment in time. So look, check out my RAM here. My 30 gigs that I have right here. Just right now, temporarily, it's pulled in 18 gigs from the hard drive just to support this first leg here, and that's because of scenery and stuff that I added on. Of course, that memory will flush itself as it clears the area, and then that RAM will increase as we get closer to our destination and keep replenishing itself. So I'm glad I got those couple more sticks of RAM there in support of this. All right, so since we got both engines up and going here, folks, we're good here. Let's go ahead and we can shut down the APU here. There's a stop button here as well too for APU. Let's double check, make sure this is coming down. Make sure APU is coming down. Oh, there it is, coming down on us right here. Okay, perfect. Okay, we got flaps at 9 already. Before we set that. Okay. Trim is up 7. Let's see. I think we are good to go. We are ready for our taxi, folks. All right. Let's put on our taxi lights here and let's get rolling here. All right, let's release our brakes, folks. Let's commence the taxi. this flight's going to be about an hour and a half flight to Oslo, Norway. Yeah, so so looking at Norway, I downloaded a few airports there as well today. I want to hop around Norway a bit, just because the scenery is just so gorgeous. I tell you, what you can say that it really is. There's a furthest north you can go is and I want to make sure I'm pronouncing it right, folks. It's called Svalbard. I'll probably pronounce an S where I shouldn't be pronouncing it. Let me show you real quick as far as on text what it is here. So the city on the island is called Svalbard. So here it is. Let me tell you about this. So I looked at that town, which is an island north of it's like the most northernest place you can go as far as a city in Norway, I think anywhere in the world really. And they said the polar bears outnumber the people. Is that crazy or what? I'm gonna show you a map of this place real quick here as well. Svalbard, okay. Svalbard, Norway. I'm gonna show you the map of this place. Okay, here it comes. All right, so check it out. So it's right here. It's right here. So I was gonna go ahead and set a flight here, but I was like, you know what? Even XPlane doesn't even recognize the airport there, which is crazy. I went back to my files to upload missing areas. XPlane totally doesn't even have this up here. It's so far up north that it's just it's ridiculous. Only 2,000 people live there. They have more snowmobiles than they have cars. It's really weird. They say anytime you walk out in the area, you got to make sure everyone's required to have a firearm on you in case a polar bear approach you. So I'm like, whoa, okay. Well, I don't think that's going to be a vacation spot that family's going to want to go. So definitely is off the bucket list. Yeah, I did do ortho for the London area. I'll show you what I've done here for the London area as far as ortho real quick here. Let's see, for ortho, I didn't do the entire London, but I did get a good piece of London here. Let me slow down here so I don't run abroad on anything here. Just down. Okay, so here's where I did for the ortho for London, folks. So this is about as much because we're gonna just cover this area here and fly through here is what I did for ortho. So it should come out really nice. I'd make sure I got that for sure. All right, continue our taxi here on Bravo. Yeah, you're required to carry guns. Yeah, that's crazy, right, James? I was like, what? You don't even need a visa or anything to go there at all, neither. That's the one place you can just go to. You don't even need a visa. So I tell you, man, it's like if you want to get away from the rest of the people on the planet, that's where you go. Yeah, everyone's required to carry a gun when you start walking amongst the area. It sounds more American than Norwegian. Yeah, when you look at it like this, right, and you sum it up, and you see that you got a population of 2,000 people in the town. and they said that polar bears outnumber the people. Nah, I'm sorry. You know, I'll pass on that one.
Either traffic speed, but 829, 5 mile final, 27 right.
Okay, we're gonna turn right here on Lima 21 here, L21. Make sure controls aren't online. No, controls are not online. Okay. So we're gonna taxi here. Turn left here on Alpha. Okay. We'll be lined up here at 27 right. Okay. Heathrow traffic, this is United 1979, lining up runway 27 right for me departure.
I wouldn't, I'm on a 2 mile final.
Lights on, no lights, light. We got a big one coming behind us there. It's a 777. Hey, I think that's you there, James.
Super 89,
That's
easy
a
make north,
777,
going up the runway.
Coming behind us here.
Phenomenal.
That's that British Airways. Yep. Alright, folks, just line up here and let's get on our way. Okay, 1 second here. Turn one thing off I want to turn off real quick. With the XP realistic here in this view, we are going to shut that off for now so my head don't start going, oh, what is this? My goodness. Okay, well this person didn't make any announcements. Did you hear any announcement, James? This guy that was arriving there, BAW. I didn't hear anything. Unless my mic is turned down here. Let's wait till he clears runway. Let me put my headset on. I didn't know that guy was arriving. Alright, now I got my headset in. Alright, let's go ahead and commence forward here with our departure here. We'll wait till this guy clear. There he goes. Okay, let's go ahead and roll. There we go.
Heathrow traffic, 27 right vacated.
Okay, I heard him. Oh man, my headset was off, folks. My apologies. I'm sure I was in the wrong on that one. I have my headset off there.
Good traffic, British exactly all the way up on weight, 27 right.
Okay, back here.
P2.
Okay, gear up. Okay, big climb.
And Heathrow traffic speed bird 829 taxiing to Terminal 5 via Bravo.
We got positive climb. Okay, we're good here. What do you say, James? He's a speed bird. He gets the right of way. He absolutely does. Yep, you're right about that. He absolutely does. And I made my announcement. I was
Traffic 026 Echo taking off.
lining up.
Right. Good night,
I
everyone.
didn't hear any traffic at all until I just now put on my headset. Folks, don't make that mistake. I tell you, that's one way you don't want to do that. Now I hear all this traffic in my headset now that I have my headset on, so it's a mistake you don't want to make, folks. All right, got positive climb here across altitude 3,600. We'll turn off our landing lights there. Okay, make sure your gears are with you. Let's see if we see Windsor Castle. I think Windsor Castle's right around. It's not far from the airport. Catch an eye on Windsor. No, I don't see Windsor Castle. Well, I'll need to precisely find it where it's at on the map here next time we depart here. Yeah, I was just there last year, Windsor Castle. Yeah, so that'll put it, see, 09 left was...
Heathrow traffic speedbird.
Airport.
Left in, line up runway 7 right. Came out.
Anyhow. It'd be good to see that though. He says west of the approach for 09. Yep. So yeah, that's actually like behind us at this point. We're heading towards the city now. Which I think the city's over to our northeast from us right now. Let me see how the window here. Should be, city should be right over here somewhere. Monitor controls here, see how we're looking. We got positive climb, we're good. Alright, the scenery's not bad, huh? This is scenery for the all-throw scenery for London. But I tell you, this has nothing on Norway. Those mountains and stuff there. You get a little closer there. It's not pulling in too much, seeing as though we are not close enough for the data to be uploaded, right? But if we're close enough, all this data will be downloaded here. There's a city there. There's a parliament. There's a parliament there. There's a fair. There's the big old Ferris wheel.
Speedbird 212 on final runway 27 right.
Ferris wheel there.
Heathrow traffic.
And let's see, we got London Bridge here. There's London Bridge right there. London Bridge. London Bridge, okay. Alright. Good capture there. Alright.
may have shifted during takeoff. We would like to take a moment to tell you about an exciting offer on board today's flight to apply for our mileage plus credit card. You can earn 50,000 bonus miles on qualifying purchases. You can also enjoy other card member benefits, including a free test badge and priority boarding. Details on this offer are available inside the application, and it only takes minutes to apply. In a few minutes, I will be serving a variety of complimentary wine, coffee, and alcoholic beverages, as well as snack boxes are available.
Alright, here we go. So we're crossing up to 12,500 climbing. Okay. Good. Alright, our cruise speed is, as I mentioned previously, going to be Mach 0.76. We can actually, we're climbed over 10,000 now. We'll go ahead and pick up the speed a bit here. 1 second here, let's see. Alright, let's adjust our speed here. So where can we do that at here? It's got to be right up here somewhere. There it is here. Alright. Yeah, notice scenery actually enhances when you zoom in. Actually, here it does you a favor there. Let me see, as far as the city and stuff there. It's not doing it from inside. Thought I saw the city changing up when you zoomed in. Okay. All right, we'll continue our climb, folks. Crossing out to 17,700. Here's currently where we are on our showing on our map here. All right, and again, I don't see any air traffic control out here right now either. Alright, let's see. We are going to be, where is our, oh, here we go. Right there. Yeah, that's our destination right there. Okay. Okay, did my camera freeze up on us again here? Let me, gotta fix that defect. Can't have you staring at the screen like that. It's not a real picture of me. Let's go ahead and fix that. It should be just in here. I gotta try to tweak that to see why that freeze keeps happening there. A little odd, but probably a small little minor tweak that I need to do there. Okay, folks, continue our climb. We're crossing altitude 21,000. Are you serious, James? Oh my goodness. Oh man, you guys have me staring at you for an hour, looking kind of odd, like it was a photo, huh? Oh my goodness. I'll blame that on Gamecaster. I blame Gamecaster for that. It's kind of weird settings here. I don't know why it is. I'll keep playing with it. I don't want to be staring at y'all like a photo. Yeah, that's not cool. Alright. Let's climb here, folks. Climbing up to, I cruise out to 350. Couple aerials. Clouds there. Do have our anti. Turn this feature back on here as well. Let's see. Here. Next speed list. There we go. I just don't like using that on my departures and takeoffs anymore here, because as it's pulling you like to the left like this here, it's like you have to pull it back this way so you can monitor controls and stuff. I don't. That was just very uncomfortable for me a few times here, having that gauge to go listen to the gauge here on our departure and landing there, so I went ahead and took it off. It's back on now. Hey James, listen, nice to have you, James. It was a pleasure as always. You know, thanks for joining here. Thanks for joining, James, and hey, listen, you have a good one, and take care. And I'll be around probably tomorrow as well too. I'll probably be on for a few tomorrow, and then from there I'm out the door for a week, so on travel. So, but anyhow, thanks again, James. Take care. Appreciate it. Continue our climb, cruise altitude 340, 350. location, folks. You can see here. Cross waypoint Lapra. Another 2.5 miles there. Top of Sin is going to be 514 miles to the top of Sin. Zero, we got a few, 3,000 more feet, and we'll get cruise altitude. Again, our cruise speed, as I mentioned, Mach 0.76. Going to increase our speeds, folks. 76. Cloud coach here in the region. Hopefully it clears up so we can get a nice view once we get to Norway. Right now we're holding at a cruise altitude 350. Top percent is 475 nautical miles. Top percent. get up and walk around now. Cruise altitude, cruise speed as well too. Maintain this here across the water here. About to pass the lead bow into our Airways Mike 604. Continue our flight here. Get up, stretch my legs real quick here, folks. Let's see. There we go. Let's set the camera here. I'm gonna get up for like 5 minutes, stretch my legs, and I'll leave this here, this side up here in the corner here for us. I have my eyes on the controls. I'm just gonna grab something off the bridge, grab something to drink here, be right back with you. Just gonna stretch my legs. Y'all do the same as well too. I'm going to put you on mute here for the time being, and I'll come back to the camera. I'll go ahead and shut the camera off real quick, but I will put it back on here. hello. Oh, hey, welcome. Glad to have you. Oh, thanks for coming on board here. See, we got a pretty good flight from London to Norway. This flight here. I tell you, it's a lot of scenery here. Heading to Norway. Yeah. So how's it going? Hope all's going well. Hope all's going well. We're starting our descent now, actually. Believe it or not. So let's go ahead and start our descent here. Let's get her down here. I'll read the signal down. See, down to 2,500. There we go. Starting our descent here. So we're starting our descent down to Norway. We're arriving to Oslo, Norway. All right, let's try to get her down even more. It's get her a little below that the red marker we have here. How's it going? Oh, hope all is going good. Yep. Let's see. Let's go right back up here. Good. 25. Perfect. Okay, it's better. Alright. Set looks good so far. This is where we are on the map here, folks. We might enter our start here into Oslo. I'm doing great. Everything's good here. I spent the entire day today setting up a lot of the scenery here for Norway. Very, very, very beautiful scenery. A lot of mountains and stuff out here. So we're going to be going to a couple other places here in Norway that are so scenic. So it's going to be some really good things to see here on this. On our continuing flights here in Norway, a lot of beautiful scenery. I couldn't pass it up. So, yeah. But besides that, everything's good. It took me good, probably good. I was locked down for like about 7 hours of the scenery here for this arrival. I mean, for this up in Norway. Okay. Let's see. It's good so far. I'm about to activate my camera here. See how we're looking here. Alright, let's get this camera going here, folks. Hopefully it's not too dark for the green screen here, but let's give it a shot here. Let's bring our speed down too. Yeah, we're I'm actually flying the Embraer E145. The Airways is I want to fly Norwegian Airways, but I couldn't find a livery for this. I'm still using United for this here one here, as you can see. I couldn't find one Embraer Okay. I did try to find one though, for sure. Alright, now since I got things under control here, let me try to get these cameras up here. See if it'll pick up my green screen here. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. There we go. I think I got things going. Yep, we're good to go now. Alright, descent speed now should be 18. Vertical speed 18, we're good. Okay. Yeah, United in Europe, huh? Alright. Should be more like Lufthansa, right? Yeah, United in Europe. Oh well. What's oh, we're already in our we're already into our what you call it, our star already for our arrival. Ooh, yeah, we are pretty high up, I think, still. Let me see. Should be crossing 11,000. Let me check my star altitudes here. Let's see. Edit more stars, previous. Okay, we're crossing. Locks in. Yeah, we should be much lower than what we are now, folks. Yeah, let me fix that adjustment here on that. 1 second here. Let's see. That progress screen. In fact, let's see if I can make that change for the edit here. The edit. Yeah, we got it here. Let's do this. GM 409, we'll jump on that one now. This is 15. Oh, yeah, there's altitudes there, so they're showing right. We have a flight change here and see if it records. Yeah, I should be slower too. Yeah, let me make some adjustments here. Speed, bring it down. Coming in a little too fast, too heavy. Okay, I see what we're going to have to do here. Okay, let's do this. We're going to be aggressive on our descent here, just for a little bit. And we're going to take off we're going to take this XP realistic off too. So I don't have this little head roll here right now as well. Down this altitude. Should be crossing 408 at 13,000. It shows here. So why isn't it performing like it should? 7. Should be 11. Put it in 5,000 and didn't want to have to do it manually, but we're gonna have to here. There we go. Manually put it in. Left. Let's go ahead and look at our turns here. 3500. So altitude down here. Crossing here at 4,000. Let's go ahead and put our live lights on too as well. Alright, so we're going to do it. Alright, put on our landing lights. Lights is on, everything's set. Alright, check our performance. Our approach here. Full flaps at 120 knots, 129 knots for full flaps. Okay. Start looking for our ILS here. Let's make this turn. Turn here, all right. turn our localizer on now, actually. Let's stay going here. There we go. Localizer established there. Shade approach. Speeds down a little bit. Established, folks. We're coming in for our lane here. You said, wait for a minute. I need to turn off the computer. Oh wow, yeah, I'll totally understand that. Okay, you're back, and yeah, it went slow sometimes. Yep, sometimes. Yep, you're right. Sometimes it needs a good old reset. Oh, yeah, that will take care of everything. But you know, I tell you, I hate when that happens, like in the middle of a session. You know what I mean? Which tends to sneak up on us and catches us at the wrong time, right? Okay, we're now in our descent now from Victoria 101 left here. Establish ILS. We got our glide slope here. Let's go ahead and start slowing it down a little bit too. Let's see, we didn't set altimeter yet. What is our altimeter here for our approach here? Our altimeter should be ENGM, okay. So it should be QNH 1019. Set there for QNH there. Alright, we should be seeing our runway here ahead of us here shortly. Should be somewhere in front of us here. I think I have a visual of it. Alright, let's gear down, folks. Arrival, there's a runway right in front of us here. Okay, we've got visual there. Alright. The autopilot, shut the autopilot off.
Autopilot. Autopilot.
And let's take a visual here.
1,000.
There we go. Let's take controls of this flight now, folks. Let's bring her in. Gears down. Way it lands. There we go. There's speeds back up. Some controls here. Slow down, folks. Slow down. There we go.
500. 100. 50. 10.
Take a rewind and see how she looked on arrival here. It's kind of strange how I wasn't recording my, wasn't picking up on the altitudes when the arrival is normally it does. So this is really strange that I didn't pick it up on this flight here. Turn here, take off the strobe lights. Okay. Taxi over here to the gate, and then let's rewind and take a look at it. Wow, folks, that was yeah, that was okay landing, I guess. We'll see what the tape shows when we do a rewind here. Really how good that was. Never lies. Apart. Yeah, I downloaded his airport. So this is Oslo here. Airport doesn't have much mountain scenery, but I tell you, the other areas that I've captured on as far as the other airports here that we're going to be flying, oh my God, the scenery is to die for. I tell you, it's amazing. So I look forward to taking us to these other local airports close by here in Norway. Park right over here. And we'll look at some tape here. Just get it right over here. We'll park right here on the corner. I think it's fine. Yep. I think it's just right here in front of us. Perfect. Once we pass this one, let's see what the tape looks like here, folks. And once we get it all stopped here, and we are good right here. Perfect. Okay. Let's put our brakes on. Brakes are set. Brakes are set, folks. Come on, brakes are set. Why it's still trying to roll on me? Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right. So let's rewind this tape and let's take a look here and see how the landing was. There we go. All right. All right. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. This one was it's a little weird. I'm not really too happy with this Embraer on this flight here. A couple things that it wasn't picking up that it should have been picking up on, such as like descent altitudes and stuff like that. It wasn't being too user friendly with us on that aspect. So okay, let's get this here out of here so we can. There we go. Cool. All right, let's fast forward here a little closer to our airport. There it comes. There it comes. Oh man, yeah. But overall, it was okay flight. The other airports here locally to Oslo here in Norway are pretty close. That's when we're going to see a lot of good, nice mountain scenery and stuff like that. This is like this is actually the capital of Norway that we're in right now. So we're going to bounce around locally here, very short flights here to really start looking at some really nice scenery here. Okay, come on, let's go. Let's go. All right. Oh man. Yeah. So so looks like while this is updating here to advance us, we'll let you know in there all of this as well too. I'll be gone for a week. We're hitting a little vacation here. In a couple of days, we'll be gone for a week. Enjoying some sunlight here at out far west. So, all right, here we go. All right, so looks like this making some updates here. Come on.
Autopilot. Autopilot.
All right. Fast forward a little bit. Speed it up a little bit here. Bounce there with her. That's okay. Just the center, but that's okay. We'll work on that better. Let's rewind a little bit. Let's look at the runway shot of this. Camera view here. All right, 1 second. Create cameras and save. All right, so let's look at one more view here, folks. I'll do another rewind here. I also want to look at the airport. Let's see. I power.
500.
Okay, so that's okay. Fast on that. Alright, there she goes, folks. There she goes. Yeah, CRJ versus ERJ. Yeah, you know, I think I'm gonna take my military flight from here to the other airports close by here. As a matter of fact, the other airport is relatively pretty close here, so I'm gonna go and pull out the C-17 military transport aircraft. I'm gonna get rid of this Embraer right here. I'm gonna catch this flight from here to the local, to the close by airport. This really close by. I want to take a shot at in a military flight. So I think we're good here. I'm gonna do that on the next video here. But folks, that'll conclude this one here. Please like and subscribe for those who haven't. And the rest of you all, rest of my friends here. Hey, listen, I'll be back on here shortly. I'll send a quick update as far as this next flight with the military transport aircraft from here to the following airport. Okay, so folks, it was fun, it's a pleasure. All right, and like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next flight. Thanks. I'll see you all. All right, bye now.